things going, shall we? I need to load up real quick my recording folder. There we go. So I can make sure that I see 5 recordings in place. There we go. Okay. Is Canada holding them in France for 5 years? Nice. Okay. So, research has been completed. We're now researching 6 of 6, which is good. And I can't really research much more right now. So 6 is good. Money-wise, let's see what's going on here. I shouldn't be importing anything at this point. Oh, research. So one of the side effects of the mod is you end up getting project development and research efficiencies higher than you would normally and faster than you would normally. So it ends up bleeding a lot of your money away, which in my eyes is good. Let's get some of these units out of the way. So what you end up having to do is basically cutting some of the money to your research. If you have to. Until you get a good economy going, which looks like I've got it starting back up again. There you go. Okay. So I got to work on... What am I making the most amount of money on right now when I export? Whoops. Oil. And it doesn't look like I'm selling them that much. Okay, hold on. I need to start taking control of this stuff. I'll try to sell this a little bit below market. I have to sell that below market. That's just a thing that has to be done just because of the way that goes. Don't want to sell 100% of my surplus just because I want to build up a little bit of a stock for some of the stuff. This I'm willing to sell a little bit under. That's no big deal. Oil, whoops. Interesting. Sell 0 of our surplus? Why? Oh! You, I'm not going to sell anything. You, I want to sell 95%. Let's drop it a little lower. We're going to work on that for sure. So that is the international prices. Power, I'm going to leave. Now, as for local prices, boom. 100%, 200%, there we go. And one of the reasons I can do this is because I'm charging them like nothing when it comes to taxes. You're at a minor loss for profit in agriculture. That's well, there you go. Thinking the same lines. Oh, how is my unemployment? 2.9. Okay, we're fine. One of the big problems I have right now, which will be a problem, is I only have a population of 9 million. So that'll have to change. Okay. What was metal? So we can produce up to 110,000 tons if we want to. Why am I not? Oh, 50% capacity. There we go. It'll take a little while for that to catch up. That's no big deal. Coffee. Okay, so my engineers. Are you guys all in reserve here? No. There we go. Okay, I want to deploy the 4 of you. You're actually all going to go to reserve over here. All of you are going to go to reserve there for now. I really don't need to do much building at the moment. No techs. And I don't have enough money, or I'd start buying techs just to kind of unlock additional techs, but right now, not an option. And do I not have a road that goes this way? I don't. Mainly because there's no direct way across, so. Alright, so I'm making around 2 million a day. Perfect. Bright side, research should now just be flying through. There we go. So analog fire control. That gives military efficiency of 0.5%. Still an issue with the zeros. Early combat aircraft give us a 1% increase to our military efficiency. Tank tech 18. Better military efficiency and obviously better ground attack values overall. And then weapon manufacturing. Military goods plant production up 10% and unit build speed down 10%. We'll take that. And we'll take tank tech for now. Actually, might as well just take them all. We'll be elite guards, infantry, militia, and then the better engineers. We're going to hold off on that a little bit, though. Mark 1, light armor. And still, no wars being fought around the world, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I could fight a proxy war with the English, but they're not at war anywhere right now. And they're also cutting me checks every now and then whenever I need money. And with the US, we're kind of meh. Oh, synthetic fuels unlocked, done. Yeah, we definitely got to raise increase and raise unemployment. So the cargo's done. Vision theories. Here we go. Research efficiency up 6%. More than anything, that's what I want. Perfect. Let's get rid of that. Donald Trump just injected disinfectant. Like, did he actually do it himself? Because I know he's telling people to do it. Because he's an idiot. I don't know if he's actually telling people to do it. Or he's hinted at it or something. Yeah, He's, hey, on the bright side, I'm for it. Because that means he's going to kill off his own supporters. So... survival of the fittest, I guess. I think in the next pass as well for the research, I'm going to modify how the world feels about some of this stuff. So, like, obviously chemical weapons, strongly opposed, but the world is kind of like, whatever. It's like, no, most of the world should be pretty cheesed off that I'm researching chemical weapons. Like, I know there's a lot of other countries right now that are way better off than I am. Is two-party system if Trump is bad opposition. Bad as long as he's slightly... Yeah. That's why I like our system. We've got 5 parties. I think it's 5. I mean, it ain't perfect, but at least there's a lot of options. Okay, no, let's see more unit design stuff. Okay, so theoretically, I wouldn't mind going after China for their population. Problem is that I already made the announcement that this is going to be a peaceful run, so even though I invaded Liberia, just ignore that. More unit designs complete. I got tons of unit research to do. We're not exporting metal. We're exporting coal. October 1st, let's take a look at our prices. So there. So prices of agriculture have kind of caught up. So we're now making either negative 1% or 1%. When metal sell price is bad versus production, you can profit from importing metal and selling it directly to countries. Yeah, probably. No point though, right now. Rubber, on the other hand, making tons of money off of you. Let's keep the prices close. We'll start raising our prices. Timber. Not much I can do there. Oil, same thing. Price is too small that whenever I do a tick, I can drop it down $1, and that should start selling off a little bit more oil, I'm hoping. Coal, if I even wanted to go down to like $4, I couldn't. Metal. Even at $11, people are not buying it right now. So that's, yeah, neither here nor there at this point. Uranium, I'm not doing anything with. Power, AI is controlling that. Price is going up. Let's increase our price there. Actually, no. I want to decrease my price a little bit. Try to sell more. I'm not selling any AU. I'm definitely not selling any AU. So let's let metal kind of do its thing for a little bit. Uranium. No one really needs it, and I don't need it, so I'm not going to get it yet. But we do have, you know, Uranium City up here, so uranium won't be a problem. Hey, look at that. We're actually now starting to sell some. Really, China is the top importer, right? Yeah, so right now, definitely an import or export nation, which I don't like. But there's really not much I can do about that right now. I mean, technically I can raise taxes now and then over time reduce them. Yeah, let's bring up taxes up to 56% for now. GDP is 893. Inflation is 11.6 though, so that's definitely one of the hurts. And obviously, $15 million in 1921 going to research. That doesn't help. Which means I'll have billions of dollars going into research by the 30s, if not the 40s. I'm offering $100 million for more research boosts. There it goes. Spending it should be less than $1 million right now. Yep. Oh, it is at $1 million. It's recommended to be at 5, but you're less than $1 million. Yeah, I'm not spending $5 million on that. Yeah. The only thing I'm overspending on, nope, actually I'm spending exactly what I need to, is pretty much everything except environment. Another research complete. Okay, so the only thing you have now are tank and weapon techs. I have weapon techs. And you have weapon techs. So I have chemical weapons. Nobody else does. France. No, just all warfare techs right now. Well, those moments in the game where you're just like sitting waiting for like 1 or 2 researches to get done, just so that everything kind of unlocks and it just things start snowballing. Luckily enough, I've already queued up. If you scroll down, like, you know, microscopes, magnetic tapes, etc., 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 all for dark matter power and for the advanced industry, which I'm hoping to have by maybe the 50s. We'll have to see just how well. I mean, my economy's got to keep pace with my research right now, which is the biggest drain on my economy. So right now my daily expenses are 30 million. Well, that's 28 million. And my research is half of that. Hey, analog fire control's done. Perfect. What? Nope, you didn't unlock anything. Okay. So probably chemical weapons are just gonna unlock some stuff here. Oh yeah, it'll probably unlock a couple chemical it'll unlock, yeah, chemical weapons production. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And that gives me what? Yeah. Basically just doubles up my protection for nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons. So nothing too crazy. Weapon manufacturing, that's what unlocks a whole bunch of stuff for me, which is good. That's the chemical howitzer. So I'm just going to put you in there and then... whatever. Chemical production, early combat aircraft. Not so much. Am I actually on par with you guys tech-wise now? Like, why am I only seeing warfare tech from you guys? Which tech is stopping me from getting ahead here? Chemical weapons is not tradable, which makes sense. It's probably the plastics. Maybe. Maybe it's plastics? Anything that's red, just ignore that, because that's queued up stuff. Early combat aircraft? Yeah, it's got to be the plastics that's holding things back. Because Britain, Germany, and France, and even the US should be more advanced than me at this point. Then again, it is 1921. So, hey, Soviet Russia happened. Chemical weapons production is done, and the Fairman patrol craft is done. Still no additional research.